Okay, Pisces, this is a reading for the month of May. So, yeah, for the month of May. Now, when you come up on the reading or when you come up on this video is when you're meant to, whether it is in that month of May or whether it's a year later, 2 years later, just whenever. That's when you're meant to actually view the video, and you may take something away. So if you like the content I create, please do consider following. Help to grow the platform. And it's just kind of lulled and staying, and yeah. Now I am going to start trying to do more readings. Let me know, in the comments if there's certain types of readings or, that you'd like for me to do. I'm also doing other other videos because I love to bake, I love to make things, I love to create things. So yeah, I like to share those parts of myself as well. So yeah, let's get to your reading, Pisces. I want to use this deck, the spring deck, and we'll see what we get for the month of May. Okay. Okay. For Pisces, what do they need to know for the month of May? What does Pisces need to know for the month of May? The month of May. For Pisces, the month of May. Okay, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, things are going to start moving in a different direction for you. If they've been lulled and kind of sitting still, you're going to see a change. You're going to feel a little more confident in what you're trying to achieve, because it's like things start moving in a more positive way. That's what that feels like. The Hangman. Involving, moving. Look at that. That's a caterpillar turning into the butterfly. Well, the caterpillar's done gone. It's in the chrysalis, as you can see, about to come out. This is a feeling like you've got a lot going on and you're trying to figure out, and you're having a lot of self-awareness, this is about growth, and it's about learning and taking away from what you need to take away from in your life. This is awesome because it's like something is no longer going to be at a lull. It's going to start moving, but it also helps you to grow as a person. Eight of Pentacles, yes, you will see some form of movement around, Pentacles. If you think of Pentacles, you think of abundance. Now, abundance can be money. It can be in all areas of your life. So look for something to really become more prosperous, more abundant. That can be around money, but it doesn't have to be. Six of Wands. If you look, that's taking care of what you need to take care of. You're going to be able to take care of things more easily, more efficiently. And I feel like it's going to feel good to you. You're going to feel a sense of getting things done, a sense of achievement, a sense of, being able to really make something happen. It's got a good feeling to it. So in the month of May, it looks like things start moving forward. Things start making more sense. And you start having a lot of growth from what has happened in the past prior months or even years. Chariot. Things start moving for you in a more positive manner, a more positive way. I like that. That's got a good feeling to it. Five of Pentacles. You're going to find yourself moving away from things that no longer serve you, or relationships that no longer serve you. And you'll find that you're not looking back as much. Now, this could be leaving behind people. It could be leaving behind situations. It could be leaving behind, things that are not positive for you. It could be addictions. It could be so many different things. But it's no longer having to look back. If you'll look, this polar bear is floating away and leaving behind another. Look at that. But they're not looking back, not feeling like they have to look back. So you are having these moments of growth, things looking so much different for you. And it's going to be empowering. It feels like it will be very empowering for you. One more of these. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. See, you're going to be in the grind. You're going to be getting things done. You're no longer looking back at what was, but you're making things happen. Look at that. If you look at those termite mounds, they've been built up, You're building things up. You're getting it done. And if we look on the bottom, you got the Sun card. Look at that. The happiest card in the deck. You're going to feel more alive, more sunny, more happy, more positive, more, getting things done that you need to do. This is awesome. It's got a good feeling to it. It really, really, really does. So, that's got a good feeling to it. I do want to take you one of these. This is my extra cards here. And we want to see what we get. Where is my book? I have a book. Okay, I got it. I got it because I want to read to you like the definition. And plus what I feel from it. Excuse me. May I have the card for... Thank you for Pisces. Okay, Euphoria. Euphoria. Look at that. Look at that poppy. Now, very euphoric, time for you. Let me find that in my book here. That's a number 6 card. I'm sorry. Number 6. Okay. Euphoria. Okay. Ooh, I like it. Now listen. A feeling of well-being or elation, apparently. It is the change, not the charge. It is the change in mood. You're going to feel very euphoric. The feeling of euphoria and reduced anxiety that prompts people to start using this dangerous drug. Now, you'll have to watch that because it feels like there's something that, since it mentions dangerous drug, there could be something that could try to pull you in. Now, for some of you, that could be, some form of drug, or it could be some form of, could be a person, it could be anything that tries to pull you in. You're going to be in a nice headspace, a nice, positive place, and you don't want to be pulled into a negative situation or a negative relationship or a toxic, toxic situation, or a not so good for you situation. It also says, scientists. Now, scientists think that euphoria unrelated to any ingested substance is good for the body. So, with this being euphoria, you may have these times of feeling very euphoric, feeling very happy, feeling like things just are so much different than they had been. And it could be a good feeling. And I'm talking about just having it because your life has gotten better. Embrace that. Embrace that feeling, because that will bring in positive change going forward. Okay. And that joyful people outlive their bilious, whining counterparts. So being joyful helps you to have a happiness in your life and be able to go forward feeling wonderful. I love this. I love it. Okay, that is good. That's got such a good feeling to it, and that is your extra. Okay, so this is overall is got a really good feeling. Now I want to take you a couple of chakra cards for what you need to, as far as your chakra is concerned. And you may not be into that, and if you're not, that's okay. Never hurts to know, something extra, maybe, what color of fruits or vegetables to be eating. Okay, they sent it out. You got red. And you got the Chariot again. You already had the Chariot down here. You got the Chariot again, and it's red. Things are going to start moving for you. They'll be moving for you. Now, as far as chakra is concerned, I will tell you here in a minute, because I want to take you one of these. It's also a chakra card. There, they threw it out. Okay, recovery. Okay, now I'm being drawn to the bottom of that deck. Not this one, but this one. This one. For some reason, you got recovery there. So you may be, maybe in the past there was something, maybe a health issue, maybe something that affected you, and you're having to recover from it. You're having to move away from it with that Chariot card. And then on the bottom, okay, we got the Tower. Because it feels like with that euphoria there, someone or a situation may come up trying to throw something at you that could take you back to a negative spot. That's what that feels like. Whether it's around money, whether it's around relationships, whether it's around some form of bad habit, it's going to be different for different people. Do be aware of that. Now, for our color coding. Okay. We have, first out, we had red, which is your earth root chakra. You may want to do meditations. And you can find those on YouTube or, to listen to, or you can just do your own meditation and see the light cleaning you out. See the light going in through the top of your head and going through your whole body and cleaning every one of the chakras. Okay, red is let your intuition be your guide. Allow your intuition to guide you. Follow those gut feelings. Don't ignore it. Don't look past it. Don't allow anyone to talk you into anything. If it feels like it's not right, it's not right. There's a reason. Follow it. Listen to it. Okay. Now, just a moment, because I've got a little more on that. That's the earth root chakra. I went a little further to try to help people to be able to, clear their chakras and get rid of the, whatever is clogging them up or such. Now I'm just trying to find the earth root chakra. Okay, earth root chakra is the first energetic center located at the base of the spine, representing stability, grounding, survival, safety, associated with the color red and the element earth. It acts as the foundation for the entire chakra system. It governs physical needs, security, and vitality. Okay, earth root chakra, signs of an imbalance. A blocked or imbalanced root chakra can cause fear, anxiety, instability, depression, and physical issues like lower back pain or constipation. Okay. Okay. Examples for balancing. So if you're wanting to balance that chakra out. Physical poses that you can do. Grounding poses like the mountain pose. Warrior pose. If you do... oh my goodness, what's it called? See, I can't even think of that name. Yoga. If you do yoga. And the child's pose. Okay, intentionality. Daily affirmations regarding safety, security, and belongings. is really good to do. Like, I am safe. I am safe. You know, I like I am affirmations. I think they're awesome. Okay, earth root chakra, nature connection is really good. Walking barefoot on the earth, that's called earthing. That's really good to help you get grounded. Hiking, gardening can be very helpful. Meditation, mindfulness, chanting the seed sound lam, lam. I think it's lamb or it's lam. Maybe lamb. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Rhyming with drums. So it's lum, lum, lum. And you'll feel that vibration within you. Practicing deep breathing or focusing on the color red is very important. So that sounds awesome there. Then we had out purple, which was recovery. You know, getting the key to making yourself well, making yourself better, having that healing come over you. That is the brow chakra. And the color purple, as well as the color red in fruits and vegetables, is very beneficial for you at this time, as well as red. I mean yellow. Very, very, very beneficial. And drinking lots of pure water is very beneficial. Okay, purple, brow chakra. Let's find that. Learn to see without sight. So sometimes you don't see everything, but you got ears. You can hear. You can also hear what people say. It's very important to pay attention to everything because you're missing something. There's going to be things that you're not going to see, but you need to see them. You're just going to have to use something other than your eyes to see them. Sometimes our eyes won't see something because our mind won't allow it. Sometimes we just can't, grip the fact that we're seeing something, so we block it out. That's another thing. That can be called wearing rose-colored glasses or putting blinders on. Remember that. Okay, brow chakra. Third eye is the sixth primary energy center located between the eyebrows, symbolizing intuition, wisdom, and inner perception. It governs mental clarity, imagination, and the ability to see beyond the physical world, representing the seat of inner guidance, self-reflection, and spiritual insight. See, that takes me to inner guidance. That takes me to following your intuition. That gut feeling. Don't ignore it. You're being shown something and you need to see it. Okay. Key aspects. There's the key. You see it? Key aspects, brow chakra, associated with the color indigo and the element of light. It is the center of consciousness, allowing for the interpretation of visual cues and the subconscious mind. It acts as a command center for inner vision, connecting people to their intuition and helping to understand the bigger picture. Imbalanced symptoms. When blocked or imbalanced, it may lead to headaches, tension in the forehead, poor concentration, cynicism, inability to make decisions. Balancing techniques that you can do. It can be strengthened through meditation. So using meditation, you can, like I said, you don't have to have a video to do that. You can do that on your own. Or you can go on to YouTube and you could do, look up meditations to help clear the brow chakra, or all the chakras is very important. Okay, let's see. Yoga. You can do yoga. The child's pose is very good for doing this. Energy healing. Reiki is good. And sound therapy can be helpful. Okay, then we have our yala, the tower. You know, the Tower, people want to look at that and they want to be like, you know, oh my goodness, something horrible is happening. Sometimes it may seem horrible, but in the long run, it's better for you. Sometimes, you know, the universe, God has to mix things up because we just can't do it ourselves. You know, we sometimes will not do what we need to do, so therefore, you know, if you don't do what you're being prompted to do, your intuition's telling you to do, sometimes things have to be mixed up, you know, in order for your own well-being and growth. So that's a yellow card. That is the solar plexus chakra. Yellow, explore your thought processes. So look at, what are you thinking? You know, what are you thinking? What is in your mind? And that's the solar plexus chakra. Let's find it in my little book here. Solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra is the third energy center located in the upper abdominal navel area and represents personal power, confidence, self-esteem, and willpower. Associated with the element of fire and the color yellow, it governs metabolism, digestion, and the ability to turn ideas into action. A balanced or open solar plexus allows for high self-confidence, strong boundaries, and a sense of purpose. Okay, usage examples. Balancing techniques to help balance your solar plexus chakra. Physical actions. Engaging in core strengthening exercises, like the boat pose. Deep belly breathing and sunbathing to connect with the fire element. Number 2 here. Emotional and mental work. Setting personal goals. Practicing affirmations. For example, I am confident and powerful. And taking risks to build assertiveness. But take the right risks, not the wrong ones. I'm being led to say that. Okay. And then we have lifestyle. Wearing yellow. Using citrus scents, lemon, grapefruit, or meditating on the sound RAM to activate the energy center. RAM. It doesn't say it's rum, so it's RAM. Signs of imbalance. Now here's signs that you have an imbalanced solar plexus chakra. Blocked, underactive, low self-esteem, feeling helpless, insecurity, indecisiveness, and victim mentality. And then the signs of an overactive solar plexus chakra. Aggression, controlling behavior, perfectionism, and stubbornness. Okay, physical symptoms, digestive issues, ulcers, heartburn, indigestion, fatigue, and diabetes. Oof, see, that doesn't sound good at all. Okay, so that is what I've got for you around your chakras. Now, I want to take you an animal oracle card. I want to take you some oracle cards, and then we will take a few cards on romance for those of you who want romance. Okay, an animal oracle card for Pisces. Okay, you got the Raven. Let me put my cards over here. Wow. So the Raven spirit is with you. The Raven is with you. Now let me read to you about this. This is your spirit animal for this month. Raven, shaman. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and guide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. Beautiful. Okay, get you an angel message here. You'll have to let me know if you like these readings, because if people like them, I'll start doing them. Okay. We got helper of emotion. Okay, now this one here is going along with romance, so someone's going to have some romance in their life. Okay, romance blooms, and you find yourself falling in love, so someone may find themselves falling in love. Gifts of flowers, love letters, and poems read aloud are all in your future. So someone very, it sounds like they're very romantic. Okay, marriage proposals, wow, for some of you. Weddings and past life connections are possible. Someone new who is romantic, dreamy, and emotional may enter your life. This person could be an artist who's an idealist about love. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm going to take another one because I know all of you don't want romance, so I feel like I'm supposed to take one more. And there it is. They flipped it, as you can see. Positive recognition, number 19. Oh, wow. Okay. Congratulations. Your plans have worked out perfectly. And now it's your time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you, and success is all but assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities. Wow. And if you look, he's got that flag, and he's just flagging it for all to see. So you may get seen for something, recognized for something very important, it feels like. Okay, I want to take you one of these angel cards. You got Adriana. And it says, okay, let's see. I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Wow, that's beautiful. Loving it, loving it. Okay, let's see. Moonology. What do you need to release? Waning moon. So, what needs to go? And we talked about that, I feel like we did earlier. There may be something, a situation or a person that you have to leave behind. So, they're reiterating it right there. Okay. Crystal Oracle card. Okay, you got Jade. Wellness and recovery of health and wellness is here. So this is a time of healing, and we had recovery there. We had recovery down here, and we have it again. So this may be a time of healing for you. And it's very important that you do the healing you need to do. Affirmation for you. Regret. Okay. I like to say my affirmations 3 times. I'm going to speak it once for you. And you can write this down and speak it yourself anytime you want to. It says regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Okay. Now, I want to, I'm going to get you some cards around, well, first off, for those of you, you know, who are all about twin flame, I feel like I'm supposed to pull some cards for that. That could go along with relationship, but it doesn't have to. But for those of you who, you know, are all about twin flame or are here for, you know, wanting to know about your love life as well, or wanting a love life. Oh my goodness, look here. Okay, so twin flame wise, we've got the runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So someone's running away. They're running away from what can be a relationship with you. That's the engagement ring. And you may have been engaged to this person and then it ended. Or you may have been in a relationship with them and then, you know, it ended and they went away. And they, you know, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. That runner is running away from it. And now for some of you, I feel like that you're running towards it. Okay, it's going to be different for different people because you'll look, he's running towards. So for some of you, this may be that you're going to be meeting or going to be coming in contact with your twin flame, and you may not even know it, and you run right into it. You run right into them, and that can lead to that wonderful relationship. It's going to be different for different people, but for some of you, someone run away. They run away from their twin flame. They run away from the one. For others, you run right into them. Literally, someone could actually bump into them. Oh my goodness, this could be the one. That's beautiful. On one hand, it's beautiful, and on the other hand, the runner, you know, running away, that's sad. Okay. But it does happen. It does. You know, sometimes you can think you're in the most perfect relationship, and then they just up and leave you. Okay, we got 3 of these. Okay. We're still around twin flame, too. Leave your fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blossoming. So, I feel like that's that runner that's just run away. They you know, they stopped it. You know, I feel like for some of you, it could have been going somewhere and they just stopped it. Be present. You will attract love by enjoying by enjoying your life as it is, wherever you are. Be all there. So you need to be all there in your life right now. Don't worry about them. You do you. You do your thing. Don't allow them to hold you back. And then we have nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. So you can't make it happen before it's time to happen. So for those of you waiting on that twin flame, you can't make it happen before it's time. Let's get you one of these. Thank you, Spirit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the card they just happened to throw out. Wow. Twin flames. Yin, yang, and balance. Union, duality. Union and duality complement polar opposites. So you're polar opposite to one another. But for those of you wondering if that's all these are twin flame, no, they're not. See, they're not. They're a mixture. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so now I want to grab for those of you who are, you know, and this could go along with that twin flame. It doesn't have to, though. But relationship-wise for my Pisces out there, relationship-wise. Okay. We got our card. Okay. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, it feels like a loss. It's not going to, whatever it is, not going to work out with someone. It's just not meant. It's not in the cards, so to speak. Wow. Wow. So that could be a relationship that hasn't even really took off yet. It feels like someone's, they're thinking about trying to try something with someone, and there's just not enough attraction. Okay. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. This is a beautiful card. It may not sound like it, but it is. Have faith. Have faith in what you're, trying to achieve, what you're trying to do in your life. And I feel like that's very important for you to do. I really do. I want to get you one more card, and then that will be this reading. Remember, let me know if you like this, so I know whether to even, do this reading again. Okay. Let me take you one of the giant cards. This is a Crystal Oracle card. Moonstone. And you don't have to have Moonstone. The energy of the card is with you. The energy of the stone is with you. I do happen to have Moonstone here. Okay, Moonstone. Find it in my little book. Moonstone. The message of Moonstone is one of freedom and beauty. We are akin to Lunaria, set free upon her flight. So that if you'll look here, I want you to look at something. We got that butterfly, right? And right here, if you look, we have that butterfly before. Now look at look. Before it comes out, when it first starts. So I find that, thank you, Spirit. I find that is Spirit letting you know that you are transforming into the person you need to be. A more free spirit. Someone who doesn't allow others to make you do anything. You don't allow anyone to, put you in a place of feeling like you have to do this or you have to do that. You got this. This is beautiful. So, now, please do follow. I would truly appreciate that. Share the readings if you like them. Share the videos if you like them. Check out my baking videos. I love to bake. Yeah. And I love the comments. Leave me comments. And, if there's anything that you want me to pray about or when I meditate, to meditate on, just let me know in the comments. But, yeah, till next time. Love y'all. Bye.